After Adam and Eve were chased out of the Garden of Eden, God gave them the opportunity of having children. Adam had sexual relations with his wife Eve, and Eve became pregnant for her first child, whom she named Cain. Eve was happy when she gave birth to Cain, saying, "I have produced a male child with the help of God." Later, she gave birth to another son whom she named Abel. As Cain and Abel grew up, Abel became a shepherd while Cain became a farmer. One day, Cain brought fruits and farm produce from his farm as an offering to God, while Abel brought the finest of his flock, including their fats, as an offering to God. God was very happy with Abel's offering but not with Cain's offering, as Cain had a bad mind and thinking. Cain became angry and dejected due to the fact that God rejected his own offering. God called Cain and said, "Why are you so angry and dejected? If you turn to doing good, would you not be restored to favor? But if you do not turn to doing good, sin is crouching at the door and its craving is to dominate your heart, and when it does, will you have control over it?" Despite God's warning, Cain lured his brother Abel to the field by saying to him, "Abel, let us go over into the field." Innocently, Abel, whose heart was pure, followed him. While in the field, Cain assaulted his brother Abel and killed him. God later asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain replied, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" At this God said to Cain, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground." God punished Cain for his action, saying, "As punishment, you are cursed and banished from the surface of the ground. When you cultivate the ground, it will not give you good produce. You will become a wanderer and a fugitive on the earth." Cain, shocked at God's pronouncements, replied, "The punishment for my error is too great to bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and that will make me to be hidden from your face, and I will become a wanderer and a fugitive on the earth, and anyone who finds me will certainly kill me because of the cause placed on me." So God, being merciful, said to him, "Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times. To protect Cain from being killed by anyone, God set up a sign for him in order that no one finding him will strike him. Then Cain went away from God's presence and left the land in where he was residing. He took up residence in the land of exile to the east of Eden, where he set up his family and started having children. Moral lessons. 1. Jealousy and envy can lead to sin. Cain's jealousy and envy of Abel's offering led him to commit a grave sin. This teaches us to be content with what we have and not to compare ourselves with others. 2. God sees the heart. God accepted Abel's offering because it was given with a pure heart. This teaches us that God looks at our intentions and motivations, not just our actions. 3. Sin has consequences. Cain's sin had severe consequences, including banishment from God's presence and a life of wandering. This teaches us that our actions have consequences and that we must be mindful of the choices we make. 4. Mercy and forgiveness are available. Despite Cain's sin, God showed him mercy and protected him from harm. This teaches us that God is a merciful God who desires to forgive and restore us. 5. Accountability and responsibility. Cain tried to shift the blame for his actions, but God held him accountable. This teaches us that we are responsible for our actions and must be willing to accept the consequences. 6. The importance of self-control. Cain allowed his emotions to control his actions, leading to disastrous consequences. This teaches us the importance of self-control and managing our emotions in a healthy way. 7. The value of human life. The story highlights the value of human life and the gravity of taking someone's life. This teaches us to respect and value human life. 8. God's justice and fairness. The story demonstrates God's justice and fairness in dealing with Cain's sin. This teaches us that God is a just and fair God who will ultimately hold us accountable for our actions. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this beautiful story, please drop a like on the video and leave a comment on your favorite part of the story, moral lessons, character acts and so on. Also share the story with your friends and family. It's been a long way getting here, and I really appreciate all of you who watched the story to the end. Thank you once again, and do subscribe to my channel Bible Tales Unfolded. Thank you.